Guardians, it is time for a very important update. Because of your work, the April 18th attack was stopped. You may have noticed in the news that there were some strange events that led up to that date in New York City. These events were partly related to the planned attack and also related to some timeline disruptions that took place because CERN was reactivated. Our sources in the US and European governments told us that our videos reached such a wide audience that they had no choice but to change plans. We have asked our sources if they plan to delete our videos, and we have been told that is being considered. They are extremely upset with what we are doing. Their plans now lie in using CERN to change the looking glass data so that the timelines more favor their negative outcome than the positive one. They are experimenting and tinkering in any way they can to bring up their percentages of success. The next event, which we posted about, is May 20th. We have warned the Raindrop Group about what is to come, and we are working closely with them to save Dr. Wu's life. They have been cooperative so far, and once we showed them our data and proof, they knew we were telling the truth. We have also heard many Guardians want to help them in their own mission, which is going to affect the timeline and possibly save Dr. Wu's life. With April 18th prevented, and with our hope May 20th is stopped as well, the next event to come happens in July of 2022. This event cannot be described yet. We can only warn you, it will impact the lives of billions of people, and the most impact will be felt in the United States and Canada. This event to come, in July, will harm far more people than the previous two and cause great distress in the lives of many. It is of great concern to us. We must do all we can to prevent the May 20th event, and if we fail, we will not succeed at all. But if we do succeed, we must then focus on the July event, which we will post a video about. We want to also add that an individual managed to decipher the secret codes we placed in each of our previous videos. We knew eventually someone would do so. They now hold the keys to the steps required of them to fulfill their own destiny and purpose. Others will also find these codes in our videos and unlock their own destinies. We know who each person this is, and we call them the Chosen. Once our codes are deciphered, you will be led in new paths, some of which will take you to faraway places and on extraordinary adventures. The Chosen are critical to the success of creating a positive timeline, and our videos contain the secret codes you need to be led on this special path. Soon, we will contact those of you who have emailed us, and if you are one of the Chosen, we will need to begin communication with you. We ask our Guardians to remain vigilant. There are many agents of the negative forces who pretend to belong to the community of light bearers and truth seekers. They are easy to spot because they always spread negativity. They cannot help themselves, even if they try to be positive, it does not last for long. Their hearts are full of darkness and hate, and it is easy to spot, but some are very clever. This is why we must shut down our comments sections, because they would be flooded with these agents, posting numerous lies and confusions. Comments were allowed on our Rumble videos, and we had no choice but to remove them because of the vicious hatred, toxicity and venom that had already filled up the comments. This is why this must be done, for those who have asked. We may also use a new account, such as ProtonMail, but we must make everyone aware the negative forces can intercept data at the port location before encryption occurs. This is a flaw built into all computers and the internet itself, as there is always a point of intercept whereby data remains unencrypted. As a result, no email is truly secure. The best method to use is an anonymous name, nickname, or handle when communicating online. We also believe it is important for some lightworkers to be open about who they are and not hide in the shadows. For our purposes, we must be safe because we could be targeted for assassination. One thing we have been told is that the negative forces hate when people have the courage to show their real names and faces in the face of potential ridiculer attacks. It is a sign of great strength. As always, use your best judgment. In some cases, a person may have a real online identity, but also use anonymous handles for other activities. This too is a smart way to circumvent the negative forces. Confusing their algorithms is key. Now, for the Chosen who are watching, you must decipher the new codes we placed in this video. Once unlocked, you will have a mission to find a golden amulet once touched by both Jesus and the Prophet Muhammad and many other sanctified teachers and prophets over the centuries and passed down through generations of other chosen lightworkers. This amulet has been lost for over 300 years. We were shown in the looking glass data that it must be found and activated if the negative forces try to change the timelines. They are trying, with CERN. The only way to stop them is to find the golden amulet and activate it so that the Chosen can use it as a counter against them. Begin your search for the codes and email us with what you have found. Resist the negative energies around you that will try to stop you.